Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Bonner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, Tim Duncan's such a huge part of this Spurs team on and off the court. As Coach Pop put it, he's a consummate pro. He takes great pride in fulfilling his responsibility to his teammates. He feels it very strongly. He sets the tone for the whole team. He's done it from the beginning, and people fall in line. Kevin, what a luxury.
A great player and great leader. Thanks, Doris. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team. He deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Timeout called the Lakers.
A lot of people thought that Danny Green would build on his play from the 2013 playoffs last season, but it was marred by injuries and underwhelming performances from him. Definitely not what he nor Spurs fans were hoping for.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Boris Diaz checked in for Matt Bonner. And it's Ginobili in for Green. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Danny Green last season a dip in his field goal and 3-point percentage club.
You know, he hit a slump around the middle of the season, but he finished strong. Still a highly efficient scorer in their offense.
Johnson kicks to Lynn. Ryan in the post. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Lynn. Here's Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Manu Ginobili. How he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points a game last year, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a great player to have in your arsenal for giving your starters some rest.
Steve, I agree with you. Not many teams can bring a shooter like him off the bench.
First free throw is good.
Ed Davis is a player who's bounced around a bit, even though he's still pretty young. What he needs now is just an opportunity, I think. He's shown he can play at this level.
Defensive foul.
And Clark, Ed Davis with good size, the power forward spot, a good defender, and rebounder.
He'll block some shots as well. Offensively, he can finish. He's a nice rotation big man with good length for his position.
Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. No good from Ginobili.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
He feeds it to Duncan.
Los Angeles foul call. And Davis.
Well, it's absolutely incredible when you look at Tim Duncan and see the impact he continues to have on games at his current age. I mean, he looks much as he did early in his career. His game has really withstood the test of time, and I think it's partly due to his conditioning, but his IQ is a big factor, and his game has always been one that's been anchored in fundamentals and staying close to the ground.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bellinelli comes in for Leonard. And it's Joseph in for Parker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hill. Henry comes in for Wesley Johnson. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kobe. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And at 38 years of age, Tim Duncan still going strong, guys.
Timeless. I mean, his dedication to diet and fitness, his flexibility, it's enabled him to remain in peak form. He doesn't move quite as quickly as he did 6-8 years ago, but he's shooting the ball better than ever. Footwork and his fundamental game obviously has always been there. So just an amazing late season or late career run for him.
The Spurs making a switch here. Baines is checked in.
Substitution for the Spurs.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
San Antonio ball.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Joseph dishes to Bellinelli. And Joseph kicks to Baines. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the way-in. Baines has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers on top, leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And the Lakers have possession. 4-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Lin and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in the small forward position. Ginobili the pass to Joseph. 5 on the clock. Anderson dishes to Joseph. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Ginobili. It's good. The assist that time from Dion. Ginobili's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Joseph. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
And Ginobili, here we go. On the wing, Green. Misses the wing J. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. San Antonio on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Johnson again missing.
Even even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's Duncan penetrating. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. 6 points for Manu Ginobili. Back to Lynn. Here's the three. And that one's good.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
San Antonio calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Leonard, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And that one's good. Harker.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Lynn kicks to Kobe. Fires the three. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Ginobili.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
And he stuffs that one.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Kobe against Parker. Johnson, the pass to Bryant. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
As they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. And Ginobili, here we go. Leonard, no luck. The Lakers in the lead. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Wesley Johnson with the slam.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Diaw dishes to Duncan. The three. Diaw can't hit. Here's Kobe. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Lynn. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
A different look now for San Antonio. Bonner comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green and for Manu Ginobili. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Now you just want to forget about this one, move on to the next game, and you got to try to get better at practice.
And the wide open shot from Green. Duncan kicks to Green. Parker with a clean look. Knocks down the trifecta.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
And so the Lakers take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.